What is up, guys? It's Miguel here with Market Open Trading. It's been a few days since I've made you guys a video. It's been relatively slow. Either I don't trade or I'm up like 50 bucks or I lose 50 bucks or something like that. So today, I'm still in that small range. I'm up $70. It's not really a lot. Kind of overtraded it a little bit for sure. There's should not have been in SAR. The volume was a little bit light, but it's just something I didn't look at right before I hopped into it. But regardless, that's not what I wanted to make this video about today. Actually, what I wanted to talk to you guys about is a reversal strategy that I didn't trade it perfectly, but it's something that I haven't really talked to you guys about, and I'm sure that you guys can take advantage of this because it's super easy to spot. I didn't get the greatest fill as I was covering it, but it is actually on Disney. So Disney popped up on my going up scanner. It's not there anymore because it's pulling back a little bit. But I noticed Disney probably somewhere around the 107.50, 108 mark, and I had noticed that there's only been one red candle. So one red candle and there was a doji. So I was actually thinking about shorting it here. So yes, I typically like to take trades that go along with the trend, but there had been so many green candles that if it gives me a candle of indecision as a doji, because that's what a doji is. A doji is a candle that basically tries to go up and it sells off. It tries to come down and it gets bought up. So it's basically get met in the middle, and it's showing a fight between the buyers and the sellers. That's what the candle itself is showing you. That's the advantage of knowing how to read candlesticks. So this right here at 10:30 this morning was a doji candle, meaning that it's just kind of squished in the middle, doesn't really know which way to go. And I set out an order to short it here at 108.30, but it actually never got filled because the buyers won that battle and it started going higher. Then, as it came up to 109, I was still watching it, and it threw up another doji. As it threw up that doji, I actually set out an order to short Disney here, 500 shares at under 109. I got filled at I got filled at 108.96, and so I went ahead and shorted it. Now I was only looking for 30 cents. So 30 cents with 500 shares, I should have made more than $120, $130 or so. And as I was actually into 40 cents, it was down to, I think, 108.69, 68 or something like that. I went ahead and covered, or I tried to cover 400. And as I did that, it actually spiked up to 70 something. And I ended up covering, it actually ended up covering at 108.81. So as you can see, it actually came all the way down to 108.50. And 108, it came all the way down to VWAP. So unfortunately, just as I was clicking that button to cover the 400 shares, it spiked up really fast. It covered me at a crappy price, and then it started coming back down. It's a bad luck. So, but either way, so now let's talk about the criterias for this trade. So now, what you're looking for on a 5-minute chart. So yes, you could do it on a 1-minute chart, but it's not really as reliable. For me, I typically like to do it on a 5-minute chart if it does show up. What you're looking for is a consistent 8 to 15 or so green candles, or it could be red candles. It doesn't really matter. So what you're looking for is just consecutive candles, and then it shows you one candle of indecision, which means the doji. So you have to be able to recognize that doji. The stock has to be in play, which obviously it is because of all this buying. Look at the high volume. So the stock is in play. You're looking for either 8 to 15 or maybe even more. It could be, I've seen as much as 17, 18 consecutive candles before. And you're looking for all consecutive candles. They can either be green if you're going to short it, which is counter trend, or if they're all red, 10 or 8 to 15 red candles, then you're looking for doji, and then you can buy it long as it bounces back. So now, let's see here. It did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It did 12 candles in a row, or 11 candles in a row in a doji. So then that's why I decided to short it at that one spot. So that is an extremely simple reversal. There are other candles that it can throw up. It could throw up like a reverse hammer. Let's see if I can find a reverse hammer somewhere on here. Something like this, but in red. So if you guys will notice here, this candle's, it's like a hammer, but it's hanging upside down. So you want basically it to go up and just get rejected, and all the action is near the bottom. So a reverse hammer means that there's a lot of sellers, and like I'm saying, you can either have a doji or a reverse hammer, and that is a strong sign of a reversal. So you guys should be able to recognize that for either whether you're day trading or you're swing trading, because that candle shows an uncertainty in the direction that it's currently going, or a doji shows an uncertainty in either direction. So if you're going straight up and it shows uncertainty, you can start suspecting that it's about to reverse, and then you can take it on the way back down. Now, let's talk about the profit targets. So either you can, you guys at least need 1-to-1. And so if you shorted it here under 109 and your stop is 34, 300 shares, you're looking at about $105 or so. So whatever you get down here to 108.70 or 108.65, so if you're risking like 34, 35 cents, then you take your partial and then you can let the rest ride. Or if you want to go for 2-to-1, then you could ride it all the way back down to your 2-to-1 target, take your partial, and then stop loss at break even. So that is it. The only lesson I have for you guys today, like I said, this week's been kind of slow. One of the days I didn't even trade. The other day I've been either making or losing $80. So we're only on Wednesday so far. But good news that the earnings season is actually starting to come back, and now there's more companies reporting earnings, so we should start getting a lot of movers here soon, which means that you guys can expect more videos out of me. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, make sure to leave it down in the comment section below. If you guys have not joined our Facebook group, make sure to do that. We're almost to 11,000 people in the group. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.
Are you tired of putting your personal life on the back burner to help someone else achieve their dream? Do you want to learn how to profit from the stock market and work in the comfort of your own home? It's okay if you don't know anything about the stock market. We've designed a full course with weekly mentoring sessions and live Q&A to get you to where you want to be. We understand that stock trading can seem very intimidating at first, but we break down what everything is so that everyone can understand. So if you could use the knowledge and are open to living life on your own terms, make sure to check us out and enroll in a market open course today.